So by now, if you don't have news fatigue and you've been actually discerning what's going on, you're following some of the congressional hearings, you're following a lot of people speaking out with their evidence, many other things, all these issues over the last couple of years that have been deemed conspiracy, they've been deemed QAnon, or they've been deemed as just being far right or whatever it is. All of this is coming out, and especially the issues that have not been resolved. Okay, so everything from the election stuff down to even before that, right? Hillary Clinton, her 33,000 emails, her acid washing them and deleting them, all of the treasonous activity, right? Spying on Trump's campaign, all of this making up this, Russia hoax, everything that's happened, right? So if you've been paying attention recently, if you look at what Christopher Wray is doing, if you look at all this funny business of people just coming out demonizing the other person, yelling at the other guy, and just saying that guy is a fraud and this and that, you're seeing more of that heating up. And a lot of it, of course, being targeted at Trump. And he not doing anything wrong. He's getting the brunt of what these other bad guys have actually done, and they're turning it around on him. So I'm saying all this because everything that seems like it hasn't been resolved, right? Durham has been doing something. All these other, people behind the scenes, they're investigating. So there's a concerted effort to bring out the last guys that have been in a disguise, right? That have been sleepers, and also to wake up the last bit. If you haven't woken up by now, it'll be harder for you to wake up later on. You may never wake up. And also, you may wake up when everything is thrown at you. And so this is where we are at. Very soon, all of what has been hidden will be exposed in one big, almost short, grand sort of event. And so all of everything that's happened so far, it's being done for a reason, for congressional testimony, injecting it in there. The guys that have been in control, the white hats, all these guys, they've already been slowly dripping things out to the public. And at this point, all of the enemy they've been cornered. They're on their last breath. And you will see soon things that will come to light. And so even with what Trump has been saying, all of the DOJ stuff, the Biden things, all of these documents, the classified documents, and Trump being legally right and within his power to do what he had to do, all of this is being cleared up. And then, of course, you have the vaccine stuff, you have the COVID stuff. Think about what's happening now. A lot of people are dying, and I'm not giving causation to this, but even the pilot, the Cessna plane in DC, that's big news now. You talk about Jamie Foxx or many other athletes, many other celebrities just dropping dead or paralyzed, right? So these things are being covered up, and people are not allowed to ask questions. So this is one clue as to why it is that there's something deeper going on. Why can't you ask a question to say, hey, could it be that this person had the vaccine, that they had a booster shot or whatever, and that caused it? Why are we not allowed to ask some of these causation questions? And because you are so demonized, and they're trying to bring up this misinformation campaign, they're trying to ban and censor you, and you're going to have this potential blackout. Many of these things because they're demonizing what truth is. So this is their last ditch effort to try to salvage the narrative. So be very careful as information comes out. Some of it, as I've said before, is intentional to throw the other guys off. It's a psyops warfare. Some of it is true. Some of it, they're just going to outright lie to you and skew it to their own narrative. And so this is where you have to be very cautious. So don't be concerned. Don't be worried. Right now, all of this is coming to a head, and everything that has not been resolved will be resolved. Everything that has been hidden will come to light. We're near the end, but we still have to get through this financial turmoil, this sort of messy period. And I believe at some point we will have the breaking sort of in-your-face truth that will just come to surface, come to light at the appropriate time. So for now, keep praying, keep pursuing him, and just continue to be in discernment as you consume the news. So love you guys. Be encouraged. Talk to you guys very soon.